This is Suzanne Wagner. Thank you for joining me on my daily numerology and astrology. This one is for April 16th, 2021. If you add all those numbers together, you get the number 16. And if you add the 1 and the 6 together, you get the number 7. The number 7 is a left brain linear number. It's about structures and strategies. And because of that, it demands levels of excellence, skill, and knowledge. It is a number that knows that thinking things through is always a better idea than just throwing caution to the wind. While spontaneous actions are fun, exhilarating, confidence building, this world seems to be demanding more and more from us on a skill level. Perhaps it is because the world has become so complicated and people are moving into specialties that require a great deal of skill in very specific tasks and areas. It seems that we will not be able to escape the trap that we have created for ourselves. This world will demand from us proof of expertise and enough experience to be able to handle tasks with speed, grace, and in a self-assured way. After all, we want someone who can help us address an issue or a problem. We live in a results-oriented world. People want answers to their small things because of the bigger world that is in an extreme state of flux, making many very uncomfortable. It is extremely helpful to feel confident in your abilities and know that your knowledge base knows how to make sense out of the questions being presented. Today, take the time needed to inform us around those many small issues that we need to address and get going. I know I have a small list also. It's time to stop procrastinating and just do it, like putting my treadmill together that's behind me. Okay. Today, the astrology. The sun squares Pluto, and that makes tense situations even more volatile. I can tell you that everybody I have talked to on the phone yesterday and today is pissed off. And issues become more heightened under this intensity. So expect street conflicts to increase, and those that feel that they have had enough will begin to boil over. This is moving towards the issues that I pointed out in my monthly projections and in my yearly projections as we head towards April 23rd. As I have said before, I could not pinpoint what it would be, but there is an ignition of something. We have the Minnesota issue and then the Afghanistan conflicts. Of course, there are other major international problems that are also gaining speed and influence, not to mention the pandemic, all sorts of things. So it feels stressful to unwind. Isn't that crazy? As there are many things that are so difficult on so many levels. Sometimes we cannot force issues that seem destined to go into the negative direction no matter what we want. Suspicion and fear are weaving through the psyche of our country and making things more frustrating. Where there is movement is on a personal level. Focus on what you need to do and recognize that manipulating others will not create a positive result. There is a mood to clash and fight with authority or those in positions of power. We notice where the external world is infringing upon our personal life. There is a positive note, which is the Jupiter-Mars trine, which is exact early tomorrow, and this will help us feel more confident in ourselves and help restore a shred of faith in tomorrow. We want decisive actions from our leaders. We want less conflict and petty bickering. There is enough craziness in the world. We do not want to choke down any more of it. We need to move towards better actions that help us achieve our goals. While it may be difficult, do your best to have a positive outlook. The Gemini moon wants to connect, share, and engage in ways that make a positive difference in the world. And my quote for today: so much inside wants to run and hide. I wish for a break so that I can decide the next direction for me to choose, the next inspiration that wants to cut loose. Without the heart and soul aligned, we cannot be content nor be aligned with what the greater purpose is of life and find pathways through humanity's strife. And my blog for today is my dedication to the fairy of the poison oak, which I'm still navigating all over. So her roots are deep and her sap is black. The warning to stay aware and not fall back. She warns all those with her shining red leaves. She makes it clear to all those who disbelieve. Touch me once, and I might let it go. Touch me twice, and I will let you know. I am a friend to the creatures in my woods. Mankind needs lessons of respect to be understood. Without that awareness that this is my domain, best to approach my woods with respect, not disdain. Thanks, everybody.